You are already convicted. You got 6 years. You probably won't make it. This is truly speculation on my part. I don't know what happened during this couple of weeks before he had to go to prison. I do know that he was kept under almost hands-on surveillance during the time that he was out. He wrote a letter during this time that he was out, again to Mike. After he went in, Mike picked his wife up, and they visited him at Leavenworth on 2 occasions. On the first occasion, he was still very cooperative with Mike, and was glad to see his wife, and he was glad to see Mike. The second time Mike went out there, Havelock was withdrawn and actually seemed to have some sort of psychosis. He told his wife to go ahead and divorce him, which she did not do. They had a little retirement home up in the mountains close to Colorado Springs, and he wanted her to sell it and spend the money. She didn't do that either. The question now is, how did this change come about? At this point, we can only assume. Was it brought about because he actually did crack under all this strain? And just gave up? Gee, I'm in the joint. What else can they do to him? Was it brought on by regular scheduled trips to the infirmary? He would have been brainwashed? That's a very good term, actually. We will never know exactly what happened to him and why he had such a change of personality. What we do know is that with his time off for good behavior, he served 4 years of a 6-year sentence, died of a heart attack, 32 days before he was eligible for parole. The second person who was involved in this particular case, Captain Schaeffer, just during the period of time, Crispus 1971, prior to Havelock's going to prison, after the trial is over, decided to take a trip along Route 66 in New Mexico. On a long stretch of road without curves, without any oncoming traffic, a car passed his car. Observed Schaeffer slumped at the wheel. The car went off the shoulder of the road, rolled about 4 or 5 times, and Schaeffer was dead by the time the car that saw he was in trouble was able to stop. The autopsy found no trace of drugs, no alcohol, no heart attack, no nothing. Now, was he given a delayed action non-traceable drug? I don't know. Such drugs exist.